Hey guys, here's the MC2120 screen on the top of the lid. You can see it's all separated. That happened in the first run. Going up, taking this to John Deere, just took the lid off the MC2120 to get the service bulletin upgrade on it. So I'll check back when it's done. Hey guys, I got the lid back from the John Deere dealer for the MC2120. It had a solution number right here. I'll put this up real quick. You guys can read that. Here's the John Deere solution number 225567, and this is for the MC2014 and the MC2120. This is for the lid screen failure, which you've seen in the prior video of this post. It wrecked right away on me. So anyway, I got it back, and here's the solution. I'm just going to read this real quick to you. The screen in the lid fatigues and detaches from the lid, and then this is the solution they came with. I'll take a picture of this service advisement, so you got all the part numbers, and you can snap a picture of it and forward it to your John Deere dealer or whoever you got the leaf collection system to. Now, in the prior video you've seen, right here, these were all rivets before, and you can see they're flat pen head screws now. And then when I flip this over, here's basically their solution. You're using the old bar, and you're using a flexible netting. Now, I was gonna go up to the local hardware store and just get a thicker metal piece that was kind of like the stuff that was initially installed on here, but with the solution number, that was free, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a shot first. You can see it's reinforced netting, so it's got a good section of nylon, whatever this is, this material, and it gets sandwiched underneath the brackets. And then they're using nylon lock nuts on this side. So I'm going to try this first. If it happens to fail, I'll just go ahead and do what I was going to do. But it's a flexible netting, and my concern is, you know, once it gets wet and you're using the heck out of it, this might tear, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the done product anyway. They're reusing everything inside. They replaced the screws, they replaced the netting, and it was no cost because it is an issue. And then I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to put this back on the MC2120. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to go out in the shed, and I'm going to get my assistant here, and then we'll put this back on, just so if you're not familiar with how to take it apart and put it back together, this will make it easy for you, because if you take the lid off the MC2120, then this is, I mean, you could put this in your trunk. You don't have to take the whole unit to John Deere, which is going to save you a lot of time. And I doubt they're going to come pick it up and bring it to the shop. So I'll show you how to disassemble this lid off the MC2120. Actually, I'm going to put it back on. And if you ever have to take it off, I'll point out. It's really quick. It's under 10 minutes to do. So let's wrap that up, and I'll get outside and we'll go from there. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to put the lid back on. Drew's going to help me with this thing. It's always best to have two people just in case. It's not heavy, it's just a little awkward. I've got the MC2120 in the shed here. Hopefully there's enough light for you to see. Basically, you're just going to put the lid back on. And it fits. There you go. Fits down. Like Drew's got it right there. And basically got to take these bolts out. It'll slop right into place. You see how it slides right in like that. And that's a 9/16. So give Drew his 9/16, which I'll find in a second. But anyway, you're gonna put this bolt back in. Right here, and then you're just gonna put that back on. You got a nut on that one, Drew? Perfect. Okay. And then what you're gonna have is these screws and nuts, and this is for the strong arms. I call them strong arms. They're basically gas shocks. You see them on cars and everything. If you come over here, let's see if we can get it. The lid's gonna go back a little bit. Oh crap. Hold on to that. Yeah. flip it forward. And what they did was they took a bolt like this and they put it through the eyelet. So this is going to come down right to about there. And then this is going to go in from this side. So you're going to put it in like this. And you're going to put a nut on. Put it on backwards. Hold on. You're going to slide on like that. That's going to go all the way on. And then you're going to put this through that hole. And then you're going to put the other nut on. And you know what? It might be on here backwards. I took it apart a couple months ago. So this is basically how it goes. And you're going to tighten this up. And then you're going to tighten this up with a 9/16. And this is a 1/2 inch. So 2 1/2 inch wrenches, and then a 9/16 wrench, and then maybe another 9/16 wrench. You can take this all apart. It doesn't take long. But that's how you reassemble it. Reverse for when you're taking it off. It's pretty easy. Thanks, guys.